Good morning. My name is Andrea Wolkowski, and I'm a co-founder of Shift Digital. I run the business with my partner, Brett Philo, and our flagship product is MyCommunitySite. So this morning, I'm going to do a quick demo of our software product so you get a good understanding of what we have to offer and how we help condos and HOAs who need to be compliant with their state statutes very easily be able to do so, and those who just need and want a website, regardless of the statutes. This is a great solution for you. So what I have on my screen right now is our marketing site. It's at mycommunitysite.com. Here you'll find information on our software product, what we offer, the advantages of utilizing us, some pricing information, an FAQ page. You can also sign up when you're ready to move ahead with us. This is where you go to sign up for your subscription. It is a licensed software, so when you sign up, you pay either a monthly or annual fee to utilize the software. Included in that fee is all development fees are included. The system is already pre-built. It is a templated system ready to go for you to add your content. Hosting is included as well. You do get a subdomain for your site off of our site. So if the name of your association is Marvin Gardens, it would be marvingardens.mycommunitysite.co. It's on a .co platform. So that's what you would do when you would sign up. But once you are a client, here's a quick demo of what the system looks like, how it works, and some of the features and functions that are available to you. So right now I am inside of our demo site. The name of my association is Demo Site, so you can see it right up here in the URL, demosite.mycommunitysite.co. I'm on the homepage right now. You can see it's a left-hand navigation. There's a hamburger menu here in the top corner where I can remove that navigation or have it appear. It is mobile friendly, works across browsers, works across devices. So you don't need a separate app. You can just log in with an email address and access to the internet on whichever device you're on, and you'll be able to pull up the information from your website. You can create as many pages as you want. You can put any documents, as many documents as you want on the page, and you can call those pages whatever you want. So I have a home page, a document page, a text page. The way that our system works is through components. And so I'll jump right into actually on the homepage, if you were to scroll down, you can see there's various components here, all customizable for you. So you can have a hero image with a welcome message to your association, or you can have an image with content on the right or left side, a little, text box. So you can have a text component, you can have text and images, you can have text, images, and buttons. So you can click to different pages of the site. So really very flexible depending on how much content you have and how you want to set up the pages for your association members to view them. There's a login, log out button right here, this little man. You can see I can click it and I can log out or log back in. I'm a super admin, so members will not see this toolbar or the user management section, but as a super admin, you can access how you actually manage content. And you do that through the toolbar. So if you clicked on tools, it would open up Page Builder, where you upload your documents, how to create events if you decide to use our event creator. You can send messages directly from the system. It's a one-way communication message out to your members. You can have a banner that can appear at the top, and you can take this down and add new banners as often as you like, as many times during the day as you like. So if a board meeting is unexpectedly canceled, or there's a hurricane coming, or you change the location of the board meeting, you can direct people to the website for all of the pieces of information and communication that you need to get out to them in real time. So if I were to click on Page Builder, you can see all the pages of my site are here: a home page, a document page, a text page, a forms page, etc. It is a one-to-one match to what it looks like on the homepage. So we built the content management tools for admins at associations who might not be they might not have development knowledge. They might not have been developers in a past life. So it is very easy and simple to use. If you recall, this is what my homepage looked like. And if I go to the homepage in the page builder, you can see this is now what it looks like. And if I want to change any information, I can easily do that just by clicking on a component. So if I wanted to remove this image, if I wanted to add the image, if I wanted to change this text, demo test for text on left, I can just say, demo for text on left, and I save my content. So it's really easy and simple to go in and add rows. If I wanted to add a row under here, I would just click this toolbar and go ahead and add a row. And then I would pick the component that I want. So if I want it to be in, this box to be an image, I just click that so I can upload my image. If I want this middle box to be a text box, I can just add that. Once I save it, I go back to the home page and you can see here's the image and the text box that I just added. Really easy and simple. So the best way for me to show you what these associations look like, actually, I'm going to log in and log out to a couple of actual sites that are utilizing our platform right now. It's difficult for me to send you website links because most of the pages that members have will be private to their association members. You can change those settings very easily by going into the content management. If I clicked on the page, I can set page visibility to be public or private. So it's very easy to make those pages password protected. And most associations have their pages password protected. Excuse me. Before I jump over, I'll just show you a couple inside pages so you can see what that might look like. You might have a page that just has an image. You might want to make a box for contact information, hyperlinking their email. Maybe it's just some text information. You might want an image. We can build a photo gallery. If I'm showing documents, I can do main headings, subheadings. My documents will live underneath the areas that I choose them to be. And when I show you in actual associations, you'll get a better idea of what this looks like. But you can put up as many pages as you need, as many document pages as you need. You can upload as many documents as you need to. Some people go back just what their state statute says for minutes and financials, and some utilize the site for archival information as well. And a lot of times what associations do is they will build the site for the required statute, and then over time, they'll start making electronic copies of a lot of their other documents and add them to the site for historical and easy access. If I want to add images, like I said, you can create a photo gallery. You can have multiple photo galleries on a page. You can name those photo galleries to make it really easy and simple. Okay, so from here, I'm going to log out of the demo site, and I'm going to log into a couple of actual websites for you. So the first thing that you'll see when I log in is a dashboard. This is kind of like a bulletin board. So if the association utilizes the site to send messages out, they will go to everybody's email, but also when you log in, they will show up on your dashboard. If I want to read that message, I can see it here, or I could, if the system will hold 5 messages at a time, and then the 5th one will drop off if a new one is sent out. The association admin will utilize the send messages feature to just click on send a message, put in the subject, who do you want it to go to, send the message. And again, it's a one-way communication out. So for the homepage of Seville, the system can take any type of, JPEG image. If you have somebody creative on your end who wants to create a banner like Seville did, you can provide that to me and I'll upload it into the hero area. For them, they have a nice welcome area with a little bit about learn more about them. If I were to click on that, it would take you to the About Us page. There's also some other call outs on the homepage, amenities, their calendar of events, announcements, governing docs. There's a variety of different ways that you can set this up. And if you do little call outs on the homepage, they are still available here in the navigation on the left-hand side. So giving your members a couple of ways to access information. If on the homepage, you make that page public, but you make a page that it links to inside private, they'll be able to see the public page. But if they were to click on, let's say, the governing documents, and that's a private page, they would be forced to log in. So it does encourage logins for your members. If I were to click on any of these, so I can see, my amenities page, maybe some images of the clubhouse and the pool. If I wanted to go to let's say a document page, they still need to provide me with their bylaws and their rules and regs, but I did make some headings here for them so they can easily add that information. You can create a forms page and you can have these linked directly to all of your PDF forms. You can create a page about your board with images. You can have board certifications on them. Some association members will put the board certifications directly with the bios. So there's a couple of different ways that you can do that. So I'm going to log out and log into another site right now just to show you a couple of different options. Let's do San Savino. So again, I go to the homepage. They've got a nice hero area with some call outs. They've got their latest newsletter. If I were to click on their latest newsletter, it will take me directly to the PDF of that newsletter. However, they do also have their newsletters on a page. So the latest one will take you to a PDF, and then we'll move them over here to all of the different years for their past newsletters. They've got a list of their board meeting dates, their financials. They break it down by audits and assessments, all of their budgets and monthly financials. We have a 1, 2, 3, and 4 column setup ability. I think for documents, 2 or 3 column layout is really nice. It makes it really easy to find the headings in the documents. I do always recommend that you have a consistent naming convention for your documents. As you can see, we have, I put a heading for 2024. I did put the months, but an association member, if they get there, they can see that this is their San Savino financial statements versus their budget summaries. It also makes it easy if we are managing your site to know which documents go where. They've got a forms page. They have a page specifically for the board. So in the user section, if you do mark your board members and you want a page that only board members can see with documents, contracts, financials, we can do that. So when the members log in, if they're not marked as a board member, they would not see that information. We have permission levels for admins, editors, board members, renters, and the general public. You could see some governing documents, insurance documents, meeting minutes, all of the typical types of information that is required for most associations to have. On their contact page, we have a form. Any forms that we embed into the site upon submission will go to a designated email address that's in the database. And then speaking of that, if you clicked on the user management, you would see all of the members listed here in the system, first name, last name, email. Once we activate them, they'll get sent an email that will ask to verify their account. Once they verify, we'll be able to log that. And that email asks them to put in their email address, pick a password, and then they have access to any of the private pages. So for those associations that need to be compliant with Florida statute or other state statutes that have a requirement to have password protected pages, that is exactly how we do it. They log in with an email and their password, and then they'll have access. We do always ask that they remember their password once they logged in. However, if they forget it, they could do a forgot password and reset it. So you can see there's a lot of different ways to set up pages of the site. I'll just log into a couple others just so you can see some differences in the logins. Here's Brookridge. We do have a color picker inside the site, so you can change colors, backgrounds, headings, text. This is the home page. They put every month we change whether it's a board meeting or a town hall meeting, letting people know where different information is on the site. Calendar of events. They do a PDF calendar and we upload it every month to keep it updated. They've got a page about the amenities and a little bit about them, where they're located, etc. Contracts, financials, again, all of the typical type of information. Their news and views is their newsletters. They keep 2 years worth of newsletters on there. A couple of different ways to do contact page. This is just a listing of all the main contacts on the association site and how to reach people. They also have a page for new resident documents to make it really easy when somebody moves in. If they need a form or important piece of information, they can just direct people directly to the new resident document page. And let's see, I'll do one other. For you. So Cedarwood is very visual. They send out a lot of messages. You can see the messages here on the homepage. They do send out information, lost and found, or landscaping, or a time change for the meeting. Again, these messages will go out via email, but they'll also be listed on the site. On their homepage of the site, they have a nice welcome message and an image of the association. They have some information on how to contact important contacts, and then some call outs for notices of the meetings, frequently asked questions, calendar of events. We also created for them what we call an easy access page, so they can go here with a very visual page and with images and can find any information that they want. So if I were to click on the governing documents, again, that page is still listed here, but here's some information on their governing documents. They have member documents, board approved documents, bylaws. They've got a forms page, information about their leadership with images, information about their board meetings. So they split their board meeting page by agendas and minutes, and very easy to find all of that information. And they go back quite a couple of years for people to go back to see old agendas or minutes. And let's see, I'll show you some committee meetings. So they have, outside of their board meetings, the architectural review committee meets and they've got meeting minutes. The budget meeting meets and they've got minutes. They've got landscape meeting. They don't have any minutes, but they're expecting to. So we put a placeholder for them. A painting committee. So again, you can create the pages as you need them to be that work for your association members. We do have on our, I'm sorry, let me just share that screen again. We do have on our marketing site, if I were to go to the template examples page, I just put out a couple of different ways that you can see association layouts. We've got hundreds of associations on the site, so everyone that I click on will look and feel a little bit different based on their color choices, their content, how much information they have, and how they want to lay out the pages of the site. The last thing that I'll say is in terms of pricing. So I mentioned earlier in this call, we have a self-managed and a fully managed option. Self-managed means you sign up and essentially utilize the software, do everything yourself, create your site, activate your members, and then manage your content every month or week as you need it to. That's a $60 a month fee. If you pay for the year, you do get a 10% discount at $648. We have a fully managed option, which most associations like, because that means we do everything for you. We take all of the heavy lifting off of your plate. You send us the content. We build the pages of your site. We make a launch plan. We activate your members. As new members come in, we remove the old ones, invite the new ones. As new documents come in on a weekly or monthly basis, you send them to us. We upload them for you. We do all of that heavy lifting for you. We do understand that associations have a lot of turnover, either in property managers or in just the resources at the association level, at the office level. And we try and make things really easy for you, because if you have turnover and we're managing your site, we're the constant source of truth. We're not going anywhere, so you will never lose access and communication methods for your members. That fee is $95 a month, or what tends to be more attractive is the $1,026 a year. You do get that 10% discount. And then the last option that I'll talk about is that if you decide to go with the self-managed option, meaning you want to manage all of your content every month, but you want us to build the site and get you launched, we do that as well as an option for a $500 fee. So once we build your site, we'll activate your members, we'll train you on the use of the software, and then you're at that $60 a month or $648 a year self-managed option. We do offer email support in that case as well. So I'm going to stop here. If you have watched this, thank you. If you have additional questions, feel free to email me at Andrea@partnerwithshift.com or info@MyCommunitySite.com. I will be happy to answer any additional questions that you or your board have in relation to the MyCommunitySite system. If it is a good fit for you, please give us a call back or go right online to go to the sign up, join, and we look forward to working with you. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a great day.